Sean Belizean wake you up every Monday through Friday on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports. That's right, Big D Energy has moved to mornings. Get your morning dose of Neil's tone and Sean's insanity. Weekdays 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Two Detroit sports legends coming together for the best Detroit sports morning show there is. Big D Energy, waking you up weekdays on Detroit's #1 sports network.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy. Right here on the Woodward Sports Network. My name is Neil Rule.
A little late.
Sitting next to me, an acclaimed actor.
Known for his role in the killing of it.
Acclaimed actor.
We found this out before we went on air. Acclaimed actor, Tony Award winner, Academy Award winner, Sean Belizean. Sean, what's up?
I don't know if people want to know what role I played, so let's go someplace else.
Let's move on.
Tiger Baseball! Yeah!
Pretty tight.
KG in the building. KG was really good.
You know it's in my contract when Neil is out, I technically have the right to be out as well. So we went out as a team yesterday. So, but it's good to be back.
No, there you go. Young Joey in the building. JB Smooth. JB, how you living?
Ben's is Bentley's like usual, you know.
Every single day.
Every day.
Generational Alex is here. It is Tuesday. I got to admit, the WNBA Minute, it's got me kind of locked in.
Oh, shit.
No, locked in is
worked.
strong.
It worked.
Locked in is aggressive. I am noticing, Alex, I am noticing storylines, though. I'll say it like
60 seconds out of a week, just it changes your mindset.
It does. Can you do us a favor, Alex? Can you please go a little past 60 seconds?
Oh.
Wait, what?
You getting a call up.
Oh, this is
a little past 60 seconds. Now, not for you and not for the WNBA, not for the information. Just so KG can go, time, and cut in front of you like a UFC official.
Right, don't you stop short on me again, you bastard. I'm getting sick of your shit over there.
I want him to come in, Sean, like Herb Dean, and just call a stoppage.
There was a generational outing by his girl the other day, too. I mean, let's make no mistake about that.
Absolutely. See, there
shoot.
you go. Sean, let's lead with this. By the way, jump into the Woodward Sports chat thread. Nitty gritty. Neil can't wait to get his Michigan shot off. There's nothing really new.
No, you're right.
I'll weigh in on it.
They don't have meetings like that, $12 million meetings for any reason. So,
yeah,
you know.
I'll weigh in on it. And I don't know how much you guys got into it yesterday, Sean. I did kind of break during the show.
Broke after, or like right after.
Oh, right after the show.
Right at the very end.
Okay.
Right at the very end. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, you know, all jokes aside, Neil, what you just said, it was a subtle reminder to people, and I don't think this applies to the younger generation. It was a subtle reminder to people that your moral high ground has been lost forever. It was washed away. It's done. It's over. I don't ever want to hear it again.
It was just a cheeseburger, Sean.
And I could hear people like
cheeseburger.
KG going, good, right?
Yeah.
And
I don't know if they ever had the moral high ground, to be honest with you.
They like to pretend they did. That's for sure. They like to pretend they did.
I just have one question about it that I want to ask Michigan fans, and I want to hear them say it. And then once they say it, we can move on. The length of the segment, the length of the Ward Manual segment, Sean, is choose your own adventure for Michigan fans. It's literally up to them.
Yesterday, what blew my mind is and you guys tell me if I'm wrong, I didn't hear one person that didn't offer up a confession. Not one. Not one. In fairness to them, not one person didn't offer up a confession. It is what it is. The funniest part about this, though, Neil, is we brought up, find me another Michigan era where your two big moneymakers had as much success as this era. Go. Like, seriously, you won a natty in 2023 in football. You won a natty in 2026 in basketball. And I know some of you people would love nothing more than to run that guy out of town now. Not at the end of the year, now. And just remember that this was your peak. Think about that.
Yeah.
This was, for all the talk about the greatness, and Neil, I will say it again, the younger generation doesn't even know who this human being is. Don Canham deserves so much credit for creating this. And you know what I mean by this? Okay? Modern-day Michigan has his fingerprints all over it. There isn't one era that can compete to this. And I'm convinced, like you, KG, that the younger generation of Michigan fans are just going, I don't care.
Yeah.
But where's my ring?
That's it.
Where's my champion? Where's my natty? Where's my shirt? I'm convinced that's what
it's
everybody
called a chip
talks about.
now, Sean.
And a chip.
Okay.
That too.
Okay. No, but we will. We'll get into it in just a little bit. I just have one simple question to ask. The quicker you all answer it honestly, the quicker we can move on.
Oh,
all right? So that's it.
I don't know why you acting like Michigan fans ain't flipped on him already.
Well, yeah, because it's easy.
Yeah.
No.
Nah.
I want to hear something from you guys. Okay? We'll get to it.
All right.
We'll get to it.
Yeah.
And the quicker you just say,
scumbag yet.
what's that?
I wonder if Booner called him a scumbag yet.
I wonder if he did.
Scumbag of the week.
Yeah. I wonder if he did. No, but we will get into it coming up in just a little bit. It's a week away from camp. The vet's coming to camp. Like, Sean, it's time to lock in, bro, as my son would say.
This really
and
is.
then not do what he said he was going to do.
No, but the funny, Neil, like yesterday morning, there was that little chill in the air, and it was like you could smell the pig. Like, and that's not the pig burning on the smoker from all the smoke around. No, like you could legitimately smell the pig in the air yesterday, and I love mornings like that.
I know you do, and I hate it, Sean. I do. Not that I hate football. It's just that I know what's on the horizon. I know what's on the horizon, weather-wise. But yeah, it's there. So no, we will touch on that for sure. So I'm curious, like when you say fingerprints all over Michigan. No, all right, we'll save that for later. Okay, Tigers yesterday. By the way, jump into the Woodward Sports chat thread. Get into there. Get your thoughts in there. If you want to skip the line, you can use the super chat. John effing
Jack.
Lord, LOL. Isn't the Tony Awards worst movie of the year? Is it?
I think that's,
You're a learned actor.
it isn't the Tony for Broadway?
I think
Isn't it like?
Look at him trying to play dumb.
Isn't
Yeah,
it?
right.
Isn't
I
it
think
for
it's-
Broadway?
No, I think it's for stage, isn't it?
I don't know.
Talk amongst yourselves. It is.
Yeah, the Emmy is for TV, Oscar is for film.
Yeah.
Then the Tony would be for that. I believe.
Okay. Mike Willett in the super chat, in all caps. Good Jack, gritty Tiger.
Right. Big game, Jack. Oh wait.
Left with the lead, brother. Stop! Left with the lead. Hey, Sean, you know that was one of those bullshit Wrigley Field softball games yesterday.
Left with
though.
the lead.
Like, it was.
He got pulled in for.
82 pitches, 4 innings, $20 million. That's my Jack.
You got it. You got a dub.
Big game, Jack.
He didn't get a dub, but
Left with the. Hey, this is about the team, Sean.
Oh, nice.
All you got to do is be better than the man across
he's
from
an
you.
innings eater.
Neil, you sound like a Michigan
He is.
fan.
He is. He's.
I like this space.
That's what Jack does. Jack eats innings. He eats innings.
It only matters if we win, Sean.
Oh my
That is
gosh.
Woodward Sports chat. Okay, like through all this, Sean. So what? They've won 3 or 4 now.
Yes.
They've lost ground in the wild card.
Yeah. Somehow.
They've lost ground in the wild card, Sean.
Can I
It's
share what we
five
did
teams
in the
in front of
Woodward chat?
Yes.
And not this chat, like our
The
text
overall.
chat. All right. I asked a question. Wire N. I made it very simple. Wire N.
I love Wire N.
Wire N. Do you think the Tigers will make the playoffs? Wire N. Was there one person who said N? One.
There was not.
There was not.
It was. I mean, and they quick
Immediate
they
ones.
quick thumbed.
Capital letter wise.
What's up with they
Okay,
quick
not
foot?
that lowercase shit. Capital letter wise. And all I'll say, I'll repeat, we're 100 games into the season. They're 6 games under 500. So y'all believe that they're going to go 12 games over 500 in their last 62. Okay. Sounds good.
We've been working together long enough. Like I know, I anticipate the okay. Like I see the build up to it.
I love it.
Okay. It's like when a pitcher can spot a grip, or like a hitter can spot the pitcher's grip, and you know that a curveball's coming. That's what it's
Here
like.
it comes.
Tev Sauce in the super chat, day 32. Spin rate Scotty is a less than GM. Saw a slingshot up here in Traverse City the other day. The streets are moving.
Shout out. Marcus. We move Marcus. We do.
They're every. people.
I know you saw one up north for crying out loud.
Absolutely. So. Like, I notice them all over the place now. We made it cool. We made the slingshot even more cooler than it was before.
I was about to say, I don't know if we made it cool, but we
made it cooler.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. There you go. But no, Sean, like the Kenley Jansen experience yesterday, that was fun.
Oh, man.
Is he cooked?
The king of the full count, I tell you.
Right? Like, gotta be.
The king of the full count.
I'm trying to tell you, that shit was stressful watching that. I thought he was going to walk the run in.
The one good thing is we are at the low point of the Kerry Carpenter roller coaster right now. What's he like? 0 for his last 25 with a walk.
And injured.
But you know what's going to happen next week? Like, haven't you? Like, we're on the low point right now. So if you're one of those optimistic fellas that it's all going to turn around, the roller coaster's coming back up for Kerry very soon. Like it's maddening. I'm going to say I don't. How did? Oh, man, I really enjoy watching. I don't enjoy watching it. Do you want me to lie?
It's a labor of love.
It really is.
It is.
I checked out last night. True story.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I
wow.
checked out. Yeah, I checked
you missed
out.
the doozy.
Yeah, I did. I checked out.
I battled. I was tired, but I battled through till the end.
When Finnegan gave up the home run, like I literally got disgusted.
Yeah.
I feel you. Yeah.
It was. I know this is going to be unpopular, but this is one of the reasons that Wrigley's a bullshit baseball stadium, because you get those nights in the summertime when that wind's blowing out, dude. It's a joke.
Carries.
It's a literal joke. The place is a joke.
It is. No doubt about it. Listen. I think the place is overrated anyway. For the amount that people talk about it, and when I always say I'm not saying it's a bad time.
No.
Okay. I've made the joke. It's like Happy Gilmore's Happy Place, right? I half expect this woman to come walking out with 2 beers and the wee fellow riding on his little horse and everything. Like it's a nice time. All right, but it's not to put it in the pantheon. I disagree. When you're talking the great parks, no, I don't put it up there.
It's all wind dependent there.
Yeah.
And it's a gimmick. That is a gimmick. I don't care what anybody says. And as far as like the old style parks, it's not even in Fenway stratosphere. It's not in old Tiger Stadium stratosphere.
Dodger Stadium. I wouldn't.
It's not in Dodger Stadium stratosphere. Mm-mm. It's not an old Yankee Stadium stratosphere. Nope. It's not even close.
Nope.
Like sorry, Cubs fans. I know that's sacrilegious for me to say Wrigley. You know what? Wrigley Field is a gimmick.
The friendly confines.
Yeah, the friendly confines.
It's in the middle of a neighborhood.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Just keep building seats up on top of buildings and tell me how how sanctimonious it is. Stop. It's a corporate. It's jumped the shark. All of it has. It's fine. Like I don't say it sucks, but it's fine. And it's not Fenway. It's not Old Tiger Stadium. It's not even Dodger Stadium. It's not, Sean.
No,
Sorry. Your games are all wind dependent. If it's blowing out, it's 12-10. If it's blowing in, nobody can get a hit. That's all it is. It's not the park. It's not the park.
Well, it is the Windy City. So.
I'd recommend going to say that you went.
Sure.
But most people that go say the exact same thing. Like, what'd you think about Wrigley? It's okay. It's Wrigley. It's one you have to check off the list. But the people that act like it's the be-all, end-all, not even close.
Sebastian Chose, go Tigers. Just get one more game. Keep winning series, boys. Sebastian, they won a series in Anaheim and lost ground in the division and in the wild card.
They're 4-3 in their last 7 series, guys.
Yeah, 4.5 back, still 5 teams in front.
And the Red Sox may never lose a game again.
It's insane.
It is the
Jahmai Jones shows up, and boom!
Change your whole franchise.
All right. Okay, let's do this. Let's take the break. We'll get into the Tiger stuff for a little bit. We got to weigh in on the Michigan thing. We got Lion stuff. Danny Dicchio, Detroit City. They won again, by the way, this weekend. Danny Dicchio will join us at 9. Rick Mahorn at 9:45. Pistons NBA champion, the baddest of the bad boys. A coach in the Big Three. They're coming to LCA this weekend. Nice. Ice Cube's 3-on-3 basketball league. They'll be at LCA. So we'll talk about that with him. So it's packed, man. Rest in peace Tuesday. I don't know how this is all going to make it, but it has to. We don't have a choice. Where are we going?
WNBA Minute, too.
WNBA Minute, most importantly.
Pack show.
Yep. Let's hear from Yaldo and Amnesia.
All right, the legendary Yaldo Eye Center. You've heard about them for 30-plus years. They've had over 100,000 procedures. So let's start there. They're obviously doing something right. You know what they're doing right? They're fixing eyesight. Their LASIK surgery is completely painless. It's just 8 minutes. Recovery is so fast that most patients are seeing 20/20 the very next day. Great deal going on right now. Their summer promotion. Think of it as an investment. All the money that you spend on eye care, all this, that, and the other thing, $16.99 per eye, regardless of your prescription. It's a one-time investment that will save you thousands of dollars on glasses and contacts in the long run. You can wake up with clear vision. Book your consultation with the legendary Yaldo Eye Center today at yaldoeyecenter.com/1699.
And nitty gritty, you're right. I almost forgot the amnesia read because I stayed up and watched the Tigers last night, but thankfully they got it done somehow, some way they escaped. But amnesia, man, is proud to be available at all the top dispensaries across Michigan with with multiple products for adults 21 and up. We're dying in here. The newest launch is the Switch 2, a 2-gram dual chamber disposable featuring liquid diamonds. With 2 chambers and 2 different flavor profiles, you can enjoy the left, you can enjoy the right, or like you said, 2 chambers. You can bring them all together and get high at the same time, man. But discover your new favorite with the Switch by Amnesia.
Saturday, July 25th at 7 p.m., Detroit City FC hosts Las Vegas Lights FC. Passion, pride, and a crowd you have to experience in person. Get your tickets now at deadcityfc.com.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. 1's great. 2, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into easy.
Jahmyr Gibbs, breakout season, loading.
Inside the 5, Gibbs to the end zone, touchdown!
Woodward Sports, the most dominant Detroit sports coverage around.
Neil Rule here for Planet Fitness. Over 60 locations now throughout Metro Detroit, so you know there's one close to you. The Planet Fitness High School Summer Pass is still up in effect, by the way, up until August 31st. Teens ages 14 to 19 can work on the Planet Fitness for free all summer long. My son does that, as a matter of fact. And he registered online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, always making improvements, has totally remodeled the Shelby Plaza location at 23 in Shelby Township in Chesterfield as well. Can confirm that's the one that's closest to my house. So brand new stuff up in there. So Planet Fitness, everybody, the best gym in the gym game still. Just $24.99 a month for a black card. PlanetFitness.com. All right, off and running. Good to be back with the boys here on a Tuesday. Neil Rule, Sean, Belizean, KG, JB Smoove, Generational Alex, Young Joey here in the building. He hates Young Washington, thinks it's dumb, yet it's pushing $50 million in the box office. So that goes to show you what Young Joey knows, everybody. Jump into that Woodward Sports chat thread. Get into the super chat.
I said not a lot. I'm with
Correct.
You. I'll go.
Do you confess? Jay Wiley in the super chat. Every time I watch the Tigers, they lose. When I don't watch, they win. A stock market team right now. I need amnesia for this team. Shout out Big D Energy Crew. Shout out to you, Jay Wiley. Appreciate y'all jumping in there.
Yes, sir.
What else we have here? Chris Putt in the super chat. Dodger Stadium still the best park in baseball.
I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
I haven't been yet.
It looks just fun.
When you talk about the old school parks, Like, there should be two different delineations. There really should. There's the old school parks and there's the new parks. Because you can't, the modern amenities at some of these new parks are just unbelievable, okay? Fenway and then Dodger Stadium for me.
Yes.
Like, that's a strong 1-2. And if you wanted to make the argument that Dodger Stadium was better like Putt is, I'm not going to get too mad at you. I'll take Fenway, but I won't get too mad at you.
Yeah, Fenway's elite.
It really
Fenway's
is.
better than Tiger Stadium. Like,
I agree.
Sorry, guys.
It's atmosphere.
Yes.
It's all the little bars outside and everything. It's
the buzz,
yes.
like all of it.
Phenomenal.
Dante 151. Day one of Big Game Jack needs to move to the bullpen for what? And replace Jansen as a closer or Finnegan as a reliever. Flaherty forgot how to pitch.
Yeah.
Could you imagine your boy, though? Because you know this, okay? Now, let me get serious, Neil, for just a second. Just a second. You know there's that point where it just falls apart for Jack, right? Could you imagine Jack in like that low dosage, like fired up Jack for an inning and a half, just mowing people down? Yeah, he'd become my favorite closer.
We see that. We do see that for stretches.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But then it goes to the third inning.
Dialed in Jack, like just mowing people down and angry as the day is long.
Yeah.
Because I want his anger in that role. I'll co-sign there.
Detroit DC in the super chat. Day two, Maz greater than that booger guy from Crotch Time.
He said it yesterday.
Yeah, he said it yesterday.
He said it yesterday. It's day two.
Quote, Crotch Time.
Booger guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mike G, is Joey team colonist or team redcoat?
I thought that Joey was a colonist, but it appears to me he's a loyalist. It really does.
Joey would be the one that would turn on you in your time of need, circa William Wallace.
Come on, man.
Benedict Arnold?
AI, draw me.
Yeah, you'd see Joey back in Mother England with like a wig on, like 6 months later. Fast forward, and Joey's got a wig on.
Where's JB's got to get the picture from the group chat.
Did we ever talk about that?
I don't think we did.
You assassinated me that night when you did. That was just an assassination.
You talk about young Joey as young Washington. That was a great shot.
I gotta pull that picture in.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm sitting there.
If you can put that up,
it's like 8:30 at nighttime, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
JB Smooth, JB Smooth will take care of it.
that was a pure. Because you know what I like is when it comes out of nowhere. Like nobody was expecting that.
Nobody asked for it.
Nobody asked for it.
No.
We weren't even talking about young Washington, and then all of a sudden Joey's young Washington face popped up, and I died. It was a good night.
Yeah, it was. But Sean, anyway, getting back to it before JB Smooth hijacks the show with this young Joey.
Go ahead, because I've got it, but I don't want to.
No, go ahead. No, just get it out of your system, JB Smooth. Here it is, young Joey as young Washington. Okay. Couple things about this right here.
Joey, explain yourself.
Shout out Neil Rule for making that.
All right. Oh, I didn't do it.
Whoa.
What is it? Nano Banana, I think it's called. Yeah, Nano Banana came up with that one. But anyway, though, what I want, there's a couple of things at this photo. Number one, Sean, the perfect centering of the colonial American flag.
Oh, right behind it? Oh,
right above his wig or hair.
Like Joey's marching with the colonists, but like that look on his face says, "You are not loyal to the crown." Like he's mad being there
because he's made a deal to get land and title.
Right. So like he wants to be in red. He wants to sing "God Save the King," all of it. But there he is with the colonists, and he's wondering aloud, "Did I pick the wrong side?"
Did I pick the wrong
side? A side question that I asked the group. Should the USA go back to that flag? That flag goes hard, man.
It really does.
It's a hard flag.
I really like that. Should we have like a throwback flag night once a year? You know how you do like a City Connect flag night on Fridays.
Neil, there's that, and I know that you're familiar with this because you're up north a lot too, and we both like the same side of the state. There's that random, like before you get to Standish, that random flag that's sitting on the side of the road. Where on one side it's the American flag, and on the other side it's the 13 colonies.
Yes. There's always one.
Yeah, they did that like 50 years ago, and it's still standing and everything. That is an elite flag. I don't think anybody can deny that.
Some reaction to young Joey as young Washington from Shad 216. A true Kings loyalist.
See?
I heard that in the voice,
Shad, 100%. Are you not still aligned with the crown? He's like mad that the colonists are doing what the colonists are doing.
And he's more agitated than anything. Like he doesn't understand how you could be at that.
Could you imagine him yelling at Washington? Why do you want to secede? Oh, it'd be awesome.
What do you want to cross this stupid river for? Zach Soap, give me liberty or give me 5% off my car insurance. H. Nash, young Joey, Colonial Joey also believes the Tigers make the playoffs. One Pride, that should be a painting hanging in the studio.
Can we blow this up and put this in the studio, please?
No, please. Maybe on that back wall.
Yeah,
no. Like with all due respect to all the awesome work they're doing in the studio, maybe we just override it.
Sometimes a bit, like you like the anatomy of a bit. This all started with this kid literally yelling at me. Why would anybody want to go see that movie? And here we are. Oh, it's beautiful.
Mike G, young Joey's ready to cross to Delaware, but is bringing his fishing pole just in case the Hessians kick their ass. The Hessians. That's the first Hessian reset.
Yeah, you always have to worry about the Hessians, man.
Yeah.
Hessians will help.
I don't know if Zach Soap is saying this as Joey or saying it as himself, but if this is what he thinks, then it's probably along similar lines. Quote, the Confederate flag goes hard too, unquote. So that's probably both of them.
Oh, my God.
A lot of in the chat. You like tea parties, don't you? Nitty gritty. I saw Young Washington and thought it was great.
Well, good.
I think that taking the break would get us back recalibrated.
I think
Please.
so. I think so.
Okay,
Please.
one Tigers thing, one Michigan thing, and then we get it rolling. Okay.
Sounds good. Thank God.
JB, are you happy with Are you proud of yourself?
I'm good with
You
that.
called your shot and then did it, and then it worked the exact way you said it would.
Yep.
Okay, so you're pleased? So we can move
I'm
on.
happy with that.
All right, JB Smoove. Where are we going, sir?
Let's hear from Water Hazard.
The Water Hazard, everybody. The big, bright blue can. Yes, that is Water Hazard. It's a very first canned vodka cocktail from Founders. You know Founders? Everybody likes their work. 5% ABV. So, you can hang out. It can hang with you all round, all game, whatever you're doing. It sit out on the deck. Hey, pour some in a glass with a slice of lemon or lime, man. Elite, everybody. I'm telling you. Get in the drink with Water Hazard.
Dan Campbell is in redemption mode.
No, make no mistake. It's not revenge he's after. It's a reckoning.
And Woodward Sports is here to cheer on the Detroit Lions every snap. Don't miss a moment of Detroit Lions coverage. Follow Woodward Sports on all social media platforms now.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
What's up, everybody? Neil Rule, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Planet Fitness. I've been a member there going on 4 years, the best gym in the gym game. Something really cool they're doing this weekend. Due to the air quality outside, you can work out for free at any Planet Fitness, Michigan, Indiana, Ontario. Again, due to the air quality, you can still go get that workout in at Planet Fitness for free. Stay out of that smoky air and get into the clean facility that is Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness, don't pay more money to lift the same weights. Don't do it.
So give Thrive a try.
Saturday, July 25th at 7 p.m., Detroit City FC hosts Las Vegas Lights FC. Passion, pride, and a crowd you have to experience in person. Get your tickets now at deadcityfc.com.
You don't need deed and title to go to Art and Jake's, everybody. We'll just say it, even if they promise you it. Yeah, no, but Art and Jake's, guys, the best sports bar in the sports bar game. 6 Metro Detroit locations, an elite menu, not a good menu, an elite menu with an elite television setup. If you're going to go watch Tigers Cubs tonight at Wrigley, Art and Jake's is the move. You'll have a good view no matter where you sit, everybody. And again, the menu is phenomenal. Whatever you are in the mood. You want the smash burgers and the wings? You want that? They have that, and it's good, no doubt. You want something a little more? They have that as well. Come join the party at Art and Jake's, everybody. Watch your sports. Grab a Founders while you're there. You know how to do it. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting of fine dining flavor.
Poor KJ comes in from the city.
Top row.
Why would I give him 40 acres and a mule?
Oh, no. Dog. This got to be one of our funniest bits. It's got to be. Holy shit. Zach, so shout out General Lee.
Shad 216. Joey would have loved taxation without representation. Well, depending, does he get deed and title in the English countryside?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's too hot for this shit.
Oh.
That's hilarious.
I keep thinking of Mel Gibson in The Patriot and Joey being side by side with Mel Gibson.
Showtime Tate. I'm tired, boss. I need football in my veins. # YNs unite. Don't blame me. Blame these guys. Blame young Joey. I didn't do this.
You're right.
I didn't do this. All right, you know what? Let's ditch the Tiger stuff. Hey, they've won 3 or 4. They've lost ground. What do you want me to say? This is reaping what you sow right now.
I wish people could understand, because there are some people that have gotten really mad at me, and Neil, we're living it. This is exactly what we've been talking about since mid-May. You cannot dig yourself a hole like this and expect to just climb out of it. Yeah. Okay? Can it happen? Of course it can happen, right? They could go on a 31-13 tear like they did 2 years ago. They could. I'm not saying that can't happen. But I think you're beginning to see how arduous it is.
Absolutely.
And when now we're at the point where if you lose a series, it's devastating. And they've only taken 4 out of the last 7 series. It's not my fault.
Okay, let's go back to this then. William Rhodes, young Joey getting, quote, tarred and feathered, unquote, by the chat.
Not tarred and feathered.
Mike G, young Joey sharing a water hazard with Cornwallis.
Look at the screen. There you go. There you go.
There it is. It appears I was the better man.
No, you weren't. My sons were.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a couple.
Like Joey's the double agent.
Right.
You see him drinking a water hazard with Cornwallis at Yorktown. And don't worry, the French aren't going to come. Yeah. They're not going to show up. Right. All the reserves will come in.
Paul Revere was lying. Don't worry about it.
Joey comes running back to the lines. All of a sudden, he's a colonist again.
That's so funny. Just a couple of revolutionaries hanging out. That's all.
Oh, that's outstanding.
That's hilarious.
Young Joey stealing signs at Camp Whittingham for Fitzgerald. Austin in the chat. Okay, this is it. All right, can this be, before I do this one, can we agree it's the last one?
Yes.
Okay, these are the last 2 because one's a super chat. All right.
Bet.
Showtime Tate in the super chat. # blame the whites. No, for real, it's your fault this time. That's fair.
We've only been trying to tell y'all.
That's fair. That ties into the next Michigan.
I just look right at KG.
I know every time.
And here it is, the final one before we go to Michigan. Austin in the chat, quote, I give Joey 3 out of 5 stars as a compromise.
Jesus, dog. The chat is ruthless. The chat is ruthless.
There's no commercial break coming to save you, Sean. Get up here and get on that microphone and be a damn professional.
It was good we missed yesterday. Holy shit. You see what happened when we back?
Compromise.
You'll see.
Come on.
Yep. Still to this day. To this day.
Oh my.
All right. All right, the Michigan stuff.
Oh, all right.
So it became official.
Whippy.
Their Emancipation Proclamation was. It's not written, though.
It's not. Y'all get the gist.
No, but for real. So Ward Manuel is not fired today.
Yeah.
Well, pack your bags sometime,
Right.
not today.
At the end of the year.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it all out.
Sometime in December, have your shit out. Like.
Okay. So KG, the resident Michigan fan.
Yes.
All right.
The
I need your reaction to the $11 million report that nobody's ever seen in print.
I know, right? It's crazy. And you still never heard anything. Actually, they had the meeting, and a lot of people was like, we didn't hear anything at the meeting. They didn't talk about Ward Manuel. No, seriously. They didn't talk Ward for real. They didn't really go into the details of what the hell they found. But then you hear this report this week that he's out at the end of the year. So, I mean, it is what it is. Appreciate the 2 chips. Pack your shit. Everything's in a
eventually.
box.
Not today.
Right. Not today. But everything is in a box to the left.
KG, we hit this yesterday. And this is where I thought you were going. Did you guys see that they had alleged audio of the meeting, and all you heard was like, come on, could you make it more obvious? And you know what? Here's the worst part. KG, you know how I feel. Just say and we'll move on with our day. I'll shake your hand and we'll move on.
That's it.
Okay, that's it.
I don't know why y'all made a big deal.
You've done it.
Yeah.
We did this 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what happened. Yep. Okay, cool. Have a good day.
It's clear Ward knew what the hell was going on.
Enjoy your chip, and we'll
This
do
is
what
the
you need.
reason they're firing him. So it is what it is.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Freddie Felt ready to hire another scumbag. Go blue.
Let's go.
So okay, cool.
Let's go.
Here's my compromise, KG, in the spirit of being topical.
Is it going to be an even compromise?
Well, that depends on whose side you're on. That depends on whose side you're on. Sullivan, plenty of more cheating to do before the end of the year.
Goddamn right.
Let him go
right. Hey, you know where the body's buried, bro. You got to carry it out for another 6 months.
Scuba Scoo. Now it's getting out of hand. Yes, it is. With all apologies to Showtime Tate, that's a line too far, everybody. All right.
Shout out Devin from Inkster. That's my guy.
Yes. Why can't we do anything without Freddie Felt asking, quote, why does Ward Manuel look like Rev Run? Why can't we do shit around here?
What? He do look like Rev Run. Holy shit.
Oh, my gosh.
I never saw it until now. If you throw the top hat on him, it's over.
It's, oh, my gosh.
Run him a bubble bath, bro.
It really, oh, my gosh.
Holy shit. JB get the picture right. I love JB to death.
You know what? I'll wait.
This is why JB is the best.
Look at JB. JB is just thumbing away on that keyboard, Sean. He can't wait.
Dog, it's crazy. They do look alike.
Can't do anything around here.
Nah, he kind of looks like Rev Run's like slow cousin, but I mean,
oh my God.
But very
guys,
similar
come on.
though. It's
guys,
similar.
Come on.
It's similar. It is.
Are you
clock is ticking on you?
Are you guys proud of yourselves right now?
A little bit.
Okay. All right. You all right? No. Okay. It's slow.
I mean, come on. Like, just throw the hat on it, bro. That's crazy.
He needs to close the collar. He does.
Whose house? Run's house.
He's got to close the collar. He closes the collar, and that seals the deal, man.
Now people are in the chat talking about their Adidas.
Yeah.
Walk this way.
Rock the box, baby.
Whose house runs how? Okay.
So they're not Jumpman anymore?
All right. I'm sorry.
Sean, can you save this?
I'm trying. This really, Neil, this is a generational divide. It is. The older Michigan fans are upset. The older Michigan fans are the one that are saying it's tainted, and the younger Michigan fans are saying, "Shut up, blue hairs." Like, really, that's where we're at right now. I mean, but again, I have no qualms with you if you do as KG said, and I know what happened. Okay, that's cool. That's.
Well, I'm going to take it a step further. And Sean, like, I've learned a lot from you where you're not you keep score, but you do it in the comfort of your own home.
Oh, I do.
Yeah. You doing it, but you're not you don't go public with it.
More often than not, I don't.
Yeah, right.
Every now and
then. So can you allow me in every now and
then?
Go
ahead. Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
KG.
Yeah.
How long have we worked together? 4-ish years, something like that?
3 or 4 years.
Yeah,
now,
3 or 4 years. Do you remember when the TCU game happened?
Yes.
Now, there were a lot of things that happened around Woodward when that happened. Namely, on that show on Monday, ownership and management got a lot of texts that said, quote, holiday.
They did.
And they would not be coming in.
From a certain show.
That happened a lot.
Yep.
But what also happened during that time, KG, and all I ask for is for you to look me in the eye and say, Neil, damn it, you were right.
Okay.
Do you remember when I got on this microphone and I did my campaign to be athletic director for Michigan? Do you remember that bit?
Yes, I do.
And I said, if you put Neil Rule in that athletic director chair, we will win because I will not stop and there is nothing I won't do for us to win.
Yeah.
And I don't care if it runs afoul of everything. But KG, I do want you to say this.
It's
Neil?
Tricky.
No, I
tricky. All right, I'm sorry.
I hope you guys are proud. Look at JB, he's proud of himself.
When he sits there giggling, you know that's his zenith of pride. It really is.
Yes. Yes. Anthony Patterson, when did we start Bourbon Tuesday? We didn't, but we might need to.
It's wine in a bubble bath now. It's what it is.
Detroit, D.C. Hey, Rev got us 2 chips. Thank you. So Detroit, D.C., Mike G, KG, all of you. Can you look at me and say, you know what, Neil? You were right. We needed a scumbag in here. Remember I said that.
You did.
I said you need someone that will run afoul of the rules or look the other way or whatever because it's what's going on everywhere else. And they've won. Yeah. That's what you need. Can you look me in the eye and say, Neil, you were right?
Normally, this would be a play in which Neil likes to hear that he's right, but he is absolutely correct on this. You were ahead of the game on that.
So, Mike G, in the chat, you can say, you know what, Neil? You were right about Michigan. You were absolutely right. We needed to do scumbaggery things to win. They did, and they won. Yep. And, Sean, I'm not one of these people, like, take away banners or anything. No, they got it. I saw it. I seen it.
Y'all busted us mid-season, and we went undefeated the rest of the way.
Right. And they were on the stage, and they gave them a trophy and everything, Sean. They are the champions. Just like Reggie Bush is the Heisman winner.
Yes.
Just like Reggie Bush is the Heisman winner.
Yes.
Michigan is the national championships in football and now in basketball. However they got it.
You can't take that chip out of someone's head. I totally agree with you. And by chip, I mean a real chip. Like, okay, we're going to go in your brain and we're just going to take out that memory. It never happened. It happened. But the next time I hear you talking about Tattoo Gate or make they cheat at fill in the SEC school, just stop. That's all I'm asking. That's all that I ask. I don't think that's asking for much. I really, truly don't, all right? Tattoo Gate. I mean, you carried that for well over a decade. Legitimately. You carried that for well over a decade, okay? And Ryan Day's bad, all of it, okay? Next time you do that stuff, just kind of take a second and go, yeah, I should probably sit this one out. That's all I ask. I don't think that's asking much. Really? Because I'm going like this. Congratulations, you did what I wish I could have done, what everybody wishes they could have done. And you have been, whether you want to admit it or not, you have been like everybody else. Now it's just official. You're like everybody else. There's nothing special about you. Nothing. You aren't.
So
sorry.
Neil, we brought this up yesterday between us three. Do we need more scumbag GMs in this town to win?
Well, in the pros, like,
they all scum.
Yeah, you're doing it for money. Like there's no false pretense. That's why I love pro sports. Right. It's about money.
No, I agree with that. We were just talking about
players' money, owners' money, GM's money, TV networks' money. Like it's about broadcasters' money. It's about money. That's it.
We were saying about Michigan State too. Does Michigan State just need to bring in a scumbag AD and just start winning everything?
Well, they just need to this board of trustees or whatever it is that they have. Like they need to William Wallace them and annex them.
It's coming.
Is it? I keep hearing that, but I never
whole
see
board?
it.
No way.
I think things are changing up there.
Okay, I keep hearing it, but I never see it.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
It's almost like the soccer's going to take over argument. Yeah. I've heard it for 40 years.
Yeah.
Or the image.
I've just noticed some things that didn't happen before.
Okay.
More Neil, I think the first step is to publicly acknowledge that there's a problem, right? And
it always is, Sean.
Like for the first time in my life, there are people up there, starting with Tom Izzo, that are openly talking about there is a problem. Okay, acknowledge the problem. Now let's go about the arduous task of fixing the problem.
Okay, this is the question I was waiting on. And Fletch Lives Daily in the chat said it. So I'll pose it to you, Sean.
All right.
And it's not a fair question. Who comes in as the next AD? And I'm not looking for a name, Sean, as much as I'm looking for a philosophy.
You know as well as I do. Does the average person, are they aware of this? An AD is your moneymaker. The AD is a guy that's going to go out and chase money.
He's your front man.
Yeah, really. That's. I cannot imagine that there will be any kind of shortage in regards to the line that people get into that want to jump and take that Michigan gig. You could get anybody you want. Do you want an outsider's perspective? And I know none of you, well, I can't say none of you. That's too harsh. You got to drop this Michigan man shit. Like once and for all. You got to drop it. Just drop it. It's silly. It's stupid.
It's not factual.
It's not like just drop it once and for all. Like seriously. Just this is what we are. We are a major university that first and foremost we want to win. We understand that we can print money almost unlike any university out there. All right? So you know what I would do, KG? Who is the best person to help us print more money and keep us on the lofty spot that we are? That's the guy for the job.
Yeah. I mean, they just a mouthpiece for the Regents. I hate to boil it down to that, but that's essentially what the job is. The only thing I ask is that the next guy don't fight against the NIL wave. Like, Ward struggled for a while with that. They finally ended up opening it up, and you see the results that it can bear. Just don't push against NIL. That's all I ask.
So here's my question that I pose. Is this happening? Does that older regime that we talked about, does this signify victory for them? Because someone had to put this in place, to do the report, to pay $12 million for something that doesn't exist.
Right.
Is it going to go? What? It doesn't exist.
Word around campus is that they ain't like him too much.
There were
the Regents ain't careful.
Right. But
there were a few people. This was the mission for a few people.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's my point. Have they swung the pendulum back to their side? Because when you say Regents, you know what that insinuates to me?
What?
Kind of like the Michigan State thing. Kind of like people that are in power that have kind of liked it at Michigan the way that it's been because they hold the cards and they get to dictate. Because, guys, I've told you this before. College athletics is a weird place because the people that are in power like that power more than the seven-figure salary.
That's a fact.
It's really weird.
No,
it's really a weird place.
This is a legitimate point he's bringing up.
Yeah,
we talked about this yesterday. I think there are some people out there and some people in a position of prominence that literally believed that Jim Harbaugh wanted to stay. There are living, and you watch, now that I said that, okay, there will be people that go, what are you talking about? He wanted to stay. And Neil, the truth is, and I'm sure you know this, okay, Jim Harbaugh was so sure he was going to Minnesota that he told certain people that he was going to Minnesota. And then when it didn't happen, and for whatever reason, there were second thoughts.
Cheeseburger.
What is Jim Harbaugh? What is Jim Harbaugh supposed to do? Come crawling back with his tail behind? Nope. You know what? I thought about it. And nope. This is exactly where I want to be for the rest of my days. This is exactly what. Neil, people bought that.
They did.
People legit. So it makes it easier when Harbaugh does as he does, and it finally results in a chip. It's easier to blame Ward Manuel that he didn't want to stay. And what does that do to Jim Harbaugh? Did Jim Harbaugh ever come out and say, no, that's not how it worked? No. Because that keeps him on the pedestal. The reverence will be there forever because he didn't choose against Michigan. Ward Manuel made the choice for him.
No, I get that.
He disrespected him. So would you come out and straighten that? No, I would. If I saw somebody that I work with taking shit, Neil's taking shit, I go, time out. In fairness to my guy, okay, this was a decision that I came to.
No, true. Or maybe you wouldn't if you didn't care for Neil that much.
Right? That's exactly.
that's kind of what it is.
Legitimately, the man wanted to go to the NFL.
No, that's a fact.
Period.
That is
End
a
of
fact.
story.
But Ward did play a role in it. I'm not saying it's the whole reason.
There are people on that. There are people in power there that somehow, some way, blame Ward Manuel for it.
No.
Well, that's the point of all this. Like the literal reason this whole thing was done is so the legacy and everything, the Harbaugh stuff and everything. Ward, you're going to wear this, and you'll be compensated to do so. And we will work this out financially, and we will figure this all out, and you will be the fall guy. And because, you were a large proprietor in the way things operated around here, we'll financially compensate you justly for it.
Of course. And
you can kind of dictate the terms a little bit, and we'll all just move on, and we'll get our new AD, and maybe the pendulum will swing back on the, the Board of Regents side of Michigan or whatever it is, and they will kind of take back some of the power.
Yeah, the old heads.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
No,
that's what I worry about with Michigan. And, I'm going to get accused of being a hater because I think that these days are probably over for them now.
Yeah.
They have a ton of money and everything like that. I understand that. But is one thing clear? You have to have a mentality as a department and as a way that an athletics department operates to be at that level. There has to be a mentality, right? And if the pendulum has swung back the other way at Michigan, that mentality will be missing.
I think what happens is it's a slippery slope. Once you start looking the other way, it's easier to keep looking the other way. And that is exactly what happened at Michigan. And nobody can tell me otherwise. Okay, there was, I don't know what incident A was. You guys figure it out for yourself. I don't give two shits, okay? But I think there was an incident A and a head went like that. And then it became easier to turn your head, especially as, let's face it, the crown jewel of the Michigan Empire is that football program.
Of course.
Especially when for the first time in a long time, okay, even the fakeness of 2016, and it was, okay, for the first time in a long time, you could legitimately go like this. You could say we beat Ohio State. You could say we won the Big Ten. You could say that for the first time, you went to a college football playoff. For the first time, you could say you were a national power again, okay? Well, it's easy to turn your head. And I think there was a hell of a lot of head turning that was going on with that. And once the golden child left in Jim Harbaugh, and the inevitable coming back down to earth was going to happen, especially when you did not hire the right football coach, okay? And that's not hindsight either. I mean, come on, if you didn't see it right away, I don't know what to tell you, all right? KG, you and I had that conversation.
Yeah.
All the signs were there that Sharon Moore wasn't the man. All of them were there. You chose not to see it, and that's okay. Well, Neil, then that gets to where we are, as you said. Somebody's got to be a fall guy for this.
Yeah.
All right, this guy will be the fall guy, and he'll get a golden parachute. He's going to pull a me. Later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but that's what it was going to be.
Yeah. It was too much. Like you said, 24 different things that happened during this tenure.
All right,
it added up.
Last one for you then, KG. Because of you replaced Jim Harbaugh with Sharon Moore, which obviously.
Yeah.
Kyle, here's why I think the way that I think. The Kyle Whittingham thing was safe. Whittingham's a good coach.
Yeah.
He's good. Very safe.
Yeah.
That's a very safe move.
It was a very safe move.
The basketball program, the Mike Boynton thing.
Yep.
He was a head coach. He's not Dusty May.
No, he's not.
But nowhere near.
He worked under him, Coach K. But yeah.
No, you know what I mean.
No, yeah.
It doesn't feel the same.
It doesn't, and we do have to see how the on-field product will turn out with the new hires and everything. But I think you're making a legitimate point though, and that's kind of been my problem with Michigan as a Michigan fan with the old leaders and best Michigan men bullshit. It's the same bullshit, and the powers that be, the old money, the old heads. I hope that they're not trying to pride control.
But that's what it feels like. It's just one man's opinion that sits up here on a microphone.
Is the new AD going to look the other way?
He better.
Is it going to be allowed?
If it's in the best interest of the school.
Is it going to be allowed?
And I don't
because
think so.
If it isn't, then you best get ready. They're going to go back to Michigan circa
9-3.
2004 to 2021.
I think his main goal is to get on everybody's good side, and you know what I mean by that. Like you can't.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, you can't be in there pissing people off.
Good luck with that.
So
No doubt. Let me clean up some of these super chats here. Danny Dicchio, Detroit City FC coach, will be joining us coming up in just a couple of minutes. Rick Mahorn, the baddest of the bad boys, will join us a little bit later on as well. Let me see here. I have a lot of them piling in here. Let me see here. Chris Putt, Maz could look like Ward in 10 years without a goatee. Jay Wiley, Prince Hakim's dad from Zamunda.
Oh, my God.
We're not going to disrespect James Earl like that. That's where I draw the line. We're not going to do that.
Jay Wiley, Eddie, lie, cheat, and steal, go blue. Jordan Leinhart says, we need more scumbags in Detroit. Detroit, D.C., the only thing as a Michigan fan that I've ever said was the SEC was paying all the guys way more than anyone. I'm happy it's equal scumbaggery now. But I don't think it's going to be equal because I think Michigan's going to take a step back in the scumbaggery.
I hope not.
And
you got to realize what got you here.
It will reflect.
Time. But we'll see.
I'd love to hear you say that.
Yeah.
I'm serious. It's okay.
Yeah. And, again, that's what I told you guys for a decade.
Yeah.
Like, you have to make a conscious decision to be like, hey, we're going to do whatever it takes. Whatever level of scumbaggery it takes, we'll do.
Yeah.
And you guys struggle with that. You struggle. There are a section that still struggle with that.
I wasted so many hours of my life. I'm not even being funny. Arguing with these recruiting grade people.
Yeah.
Like, I wasted so many hours of my life doing that, okay? And then the signing of the stars, and then all of that.
Right. And
then magically, when the recruiting rates went down, the success went up. Now, how did that happen? What was there an extra level, a cheat code level of coaching that Coach Harbaugh hadn't found yet?
Yes, I don't know.
Come on.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Barry in the chat. What's the issue with Dusty May's title? He didn't cheat, and he played the modern college game better than anyone else. No, but he's not there anymore.
Yeah,
he left.
We didn't say it was a problem with his money. Yeah.
But he left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, immediately. And ran this. And Sean, I talked about this. He ran the same playbook as last year. No one noticed because, he didn't leave for the NBA.
Right.
Last year, they did a new contract for him.
Yep.
But he didn't sign it. It was agreed to in May. He didn't sign it till July 15th or whatever.
Damn near injured
because the NBA cycle played out. He didn't get a job he wanted. So he was like, okay, I'll sign this now.
Yeah.
Same thing this year, but he did get the job.
He could have took the Magic job he didn't want it. So
Yep.
he literally turned it down. So
there it is. Dante 151, rest in peace, Pat Narduzzi. For him to say the ACC is better than the Big Ten is laughable because Chex notes he is 1-6 against the Big Ten. You are high, my guy. Jay Wiley, get Vince McMahon a huge scumbag. Get Vince McMahon.
A Vince-style scumbag,
Yeah.
I think is what he's saying. So.
I think he's saying literally go get Vince McMahon because he's the king of the scumbag. Barry also in the super chat. I think the people that want to Ward out are the same old fans yelling at young fans to sit down and stop yelling at the football games. Barry also in the super chat. How many fan bases around the country would trade 5 years of scandals for guaranteed natties in football and basketball? Literally all of them.
Yeah.
That's what I said yesterday.
Literally.
Which is what I said, and I was called a Michigan hater.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's take the break. When we come back, Danny Dicchio is going to join us. We'll talk some Detroit City FC soccer. Huge win over the weekend. Is he on yet, JB?
Yeah, he's on.
Oh, he's on right. You just want to do it now, and then we'll take the break after we're done?
Yeah, we can if you want to.
Yeah. You want to do that, Sean? Is that cool?
Let's do
it then. Let's welcome in our guy, the head coach of Detroit City FC. Of course, he is Danny Dicchio joining us. Danny, the boys are in good form. Keyworth is rocking. It's summertime. You guys are making a push, tied for second in the Eastern Conference. I know it's not in a coach's nature, Dan, but you got to be somewhat happy right now as you sit here on a Monday, or no?
Yeah, relatively.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
no, but the boys are in good form, man. It's a good run of form, isn't it, Danny?
They're in good form. They're in good spirits. I've spoken before how collective the group is, and they're a group that really get on well with each other as well and look after each other. So we speak about, as a group, not getting too high with the wins and not getting too low with the losses, and just trying to, approach each game as it comes. But we're in a good, run of form at the moment and playing some good football as well, Neil. So it's enjoyable as a coach to see, your work during the week put to practice on a Saturday, whether it be tactically or just strategically, understanding what the opponents are probably going to pose a problem. And we dealt with that on Saturday against Indy, who are a big physical, direct team, and we got the 3 points. So really happy with them.
Danny, honestly, I'd love to hear you say that, and I'd like to, if you can, to hear you expound on that, because when you're playing, there's just a feeling, it's coming together. I mean, you played at a high level. I'm sure you know that. You just kind of feel that it's coming together. How different is the perspective as a coach? Because you touched on it for a second. Like you can see it. You can see the camaraderie. You can see the lessons being learned. How do you describe that process as you're watching it all come together?
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work that you put in on the training field and in the meetings, the team meetings. But it's also putting a lot of trust in the players as well, Sean, in the sense that you've got to give them some autonomy sometimes to solve solutions on the field, and you prep with certain stuff that you look at, that the opponents, the way they play, but especially at home, as we've seen with our home form this year, we want to be aggressive. We want to get the crowd in the game, and the players enjoy playing at home. They know it's a difficult place to play, but we've made it difficult for teams, and that's just through our play, our aggressive play on the ball, our aggressive press off of the ball, and then starting to put the ball in the back of the net consistently.
Danny Dichio, our guest here, Detroit City FC head coach. Another big win for them at home. They beat Indy 11. Danny, I wanted to run this one by you. Guys are undefeated, obviously, in league competition at Keyworth Stadium. And, remember, guys, the season started in March. Yeah. We're getting into August now, and they haven't lost a league match at home the whole time, so get out to Keyworth. But, Danny, so Darren Smith leads the league in goal, the entire league in goals. He's basically the Connor McDavid of USL Championship, I guess you could say. So with that being said, Danny, to me, and this is me, and you tell me, Neil, you're full of it, or Neil, you're kind of right, or whatever. I feel like Detroit City FC passed a kind of test this weekend because Indy 11, paid attention to Darren Smith. I think that is safe to say. And he didn't quite get as many touches or as many targets as he might typically in a match, but you guys still bagged a couple of goals. You guys still carried 80% of that match. Is this as deep as an offensive attack as Detroit City FC has had since your time here?
I think so. I think we've still got some work to do in the attack because, we can't just rely on Darren to score goals. And you're right, Neil, it's pleasing to see that other players are contributing now. We're pretty good from set plays and free kicks and corner kicks. And, Maxi gets his goal on Saturday as well, which we're really happy with. But we just can't rely on Darren. Darren works ever so hard for the team. A big part of his game is scoring goals. But to the naked eye, not a lot of people see the work rate he puts in, the hustle he puts in off of the ball as well. We talk about defending, and people only see the defenders and the goalkeepers defending, but our first line of defense is our striker, and we put a lot of pressure on teams with the press from him and the Tess and the Maxi. So we're happy with that. We know that he gets frustrated at times when he doesn't score goals. I was a striker myself, and that's what you get paid to do, but he brings so much more to the team than just scoring goals.
All right, Danny, as people are getting more and more comfortable here, the Ask Danny segment in the YouTube chat here is kind of taking over. Jordan has one, and this is very good. I think this is a very interesting question. Ask Danny, how much strategy goes into making the subs in the second half, and how do you come to that decision to act on that? Obviously, it's different with each game situation, but I'm curious in the mindset because you have to react to this stuff in real time and game situation and all of it.
Yeah. And it's a good question because you'll usually see two moments when coaches start to use subs. And the first moment is at halftime if things are going really badly or you're seeing something not happening which you want to, that you've prepared for all week. And then the second moment is probably around the 60th minute mark, Neil, where you feel we've had a good hour to look at what we're doing. Are we starting to fatigue in certain areas of the field where we need some impact, and that's usually up front or in the wings? And then in midfield, we're looking to see the game out if we're winning, and you want to kind of, solidify the team and make us more connected. So where you rarely see substitutes is in the back line, in the central defense and obviously the goalkeeper. But we look to find any way possible in trying to make an impact. And we've got a really deep squad this year with players itching to get on the field, and we want that. We want competition for places, but the substitutes is a good question because it's strategically normally around that 45-minute or 60-minute mark.
All right, Danny, lots of stuff going on this weekend. Certainly Las Vegas is in town. Game will be on national TV on ESPN2 as well. I do want to tell people about this, by the way, especially people like Sean. It's Coney Day at Keyworth Stadium. The first 500 fans receive a free Coney Dog apron. It's Detroit City Day. It's very cool. It's very cool. So make sure you get out there to that. Go to DebtCityFC.com. Get your ticket. That place. Look, Danny, the boys are popping. Detroit City FC's rolling. That place is going to be full. National TV. I mean, if you're looking for a match to go to, Danny, I'm going to tell the people this will be the one, right?
Yeah, this is an exciting matchup this week, Neil, because Las Vegas are a good team as well. Interesting that they're owned by Joey Batista, the ex-Blue Jay baseball player. So he's coming into town with his family. But they're rolling at the moment. They're a good young team. They've got a good coach. Who used to work at Michigan State as well, I think, with the Charleston coach, Ben Perman, who also coached here early in Detroit City's history. So it's going to be a good matchup because they've got a good away record as well. They've got some exciting players that we have to be aware of, but we want to continue with our home form, and we need the support of the fans to get rowdy again and be right behind us.
Now, Danny, real quick, because Sean's going to ask you a question here, and I just want you to know that I did not sign off on this. I did not encourage it, but there are people in the chat that are asking. So, Sean, go ahead and ask your question.
No, I'm interested. I'm not going to talk about that game on Saturday.
Okay.
But what I am going to talk about, the master class that Spain put on, really for the whole World Cup. I was talking to my son. It reminded me when he was little and I would play keep away from him, right? One of my buddies are over and we're just tossing the football between, and he's jumping up trying to touch. It's hard to score when you don't touch the ball. Your thoughts on watching the Spain side, really this entire tournament?
Yeah, I was really impressed, Sean, to be quite honest. I thought the longer the game went on, I was a little bit worried that Argentina were going to stay in it and possibly take it to penalties, but I think Spain showed their class not only with the way they behaved during the game and after the game, but the way they played football in a way that most people enjoy watching soccer that way, in the possession based. They didn't get emotionally involved with Argentina's antics, and at the end of the day, in extra time, they score a really good goal, and I think it was well deserved. But it's difficult to play against a team like that where, Argentina came in with a game plan to try and upset them and trying to get at them, but they didn't bite at all, Spain, and that just shows the class and the quality of the players on show for them. And they're deserved champions of the world at the moment. They're European champions and world champions. So fair play to Spain. They're a very good team, and they're a young team as well. So they could be around for a long, long time in being champions of Europe and the world.
Danny, as always, my friend, we appreciate you. Your flexibility and everything like that, and your candor as you always have. And we have to go to commercial break, so we can't talk about England, Danny. That's not on Danny, everybody. That's on me. I have to take a commercial break.
That's a good thing.
All right, there he is, Danny Dicchio, everybody, our guy.
Good luck, Danny.
Head coach of Detroit City FC. Seriously, guys, get this weekend. It will be popping there. Okay. That it will be as good of an environment as Keyworth is. Man.
I'm coming August 15th.
Okay,
I can't this Saturday, but August 15th.
Right.
I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you.
Remind me the week of, and it's just you and Mrs. Belizean, the family, who's all coming out.
Yep, that's exactly
the family.
Yep. No, just the missus and I.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you're not going to go see Young Washington again. You're going to come see Detroit City FC instead.
Is that okay with Joey?
Yeah.
Is that okay, Joey?
You okay with that?
You're not going to yell at me, are you?
Yeah. All right. So there you go. Detroit DC wanted to ask Danny, is it sustainable as a game plan to try to win games 1-0? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. 1,000%.
Wait, what?
Yes.
I know he's asking out of curiosity, but yeah.
Yes.
Ask Spain.
Yeah, right.
you aren't scoring if we're touching the ball.
Exactly.
So, yeah, we'll get one.
And then Soccer Night Detroit asked about injuries to Michael Bryant, Jesse El Cedeno. What's the timeline coming back to the lineup? I have not heard anything, Soccer Night Detroit, so I don't know, but I'm not the barometer either. So that's what it is. All right, let's take the break. Let's get a couple here together, get this thing back on its feet here. JB Smooth, what do you need from us?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's hear from Mortgage Pros and All Day IPA.
All right, that's fair. Hey, that's me, everybody. Mortgage Pros, looking for a career upgrade. You're tired of the job you're at right now. Check out Mortgage Pros, the #1 mortgage broker to work for in the state of Michigan. We saw their company culture at their annual block party. Their team loves what they do, and it shows. A 4.9-star rating on Google with over 4,000 reviews. Their reputation, that's about as clean as it gets. If you're looking for a new job, just give them a call. Kick the tires on it, everybody. Mortgage Pros in Troy. Give them a call, 248-416-1361. Mortgage Pros, let the pros handle it.
And Founders All Day.
Hey, All Day IPA, 15 years in the game, everybody. Founders All Day IPA. Pull up at Art and Jake's, get $5 shorts of it on Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays. The fans are what made it last, though, everybody. Founders, look, man, they define the session IPA category. Really kind of put IPAs on the map, certainly in this area. Props to you, Founders. 15 years of All Day IPA.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
You're building a whole combat sports enterprise in the heart of it in Detroit, and that's what I think is the coolest.
I think with opportunity, right? Like you said, maybe you like to punch people in the face for real, and you know you want to be a boxer, and you have an option there. Maybe you don't like getting punched in the face, and you want to make, you like the theatricals and the storylines, and so you have an avenue here. Maybe you start at one and then want to change to the other. I don't care. I just want you in the building and know that you have some place to go to explore that. Just having the ability to, what do you want to do and how do you want to do it to the best of your ability? And, it all starts with the kids.
Finally, life-enhancing LASIK surgery at a price you can afford. Michigan's most experienced eye surgeon, Dr. Yaldo, is offering the most advanced LASIK at just $1,699 per eye, regardless of your prescription. Imagine not just being free from contacts and glasses, but actually seeing better without them. This limited 2026 spring offer is thousands less than others charge. Go to YaldoEyeCenter.com for your free evaluation and save.
Saturday, July 25th at 7 p.m., Detroit City FC hosts Las Vegas Lights FC. Passion, pride, and a crowd you have to experience in person. Get your tickets now at DeadCityFC.com.
One way to bring in a beautiful off day is with Mad Packs, and I got to enjoy that yesterday with the Boom Shakalaka live resin infused tarantulas. But guess what? They got something a little bit more tame, but it still gets you right. It's the Boom Shakalaka 200 milligram hash rosin gummies for all my edible people out there. Or if that ain't fitting your fancy, you can get the high-low 200 milligram live resin gummies alongside some of the great products that Mad Packs has, the extracts, blizzard packs, and everything else under the Mad Packs umbrella. So listen, learn more at getmadpacks.com. Mad flavor, mad high, Mad Packs.
All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neo Rule, Sean Belizean, KG, JB Smooth, Young Washington / Joey is here as well. Generational Alex, the WNBA Minute coming up. in just a little bit. Rick Mahorn scheduled to join us at 9:45 as well, the baddest of the bad boys. He'll make fun of Sean and I, and we'll talk about the big three, and it'll be par for the course with Rick when he comes on. So, all right, Sean, a week away, man. Vets are reporting. Like, it's real, everybody.
I know.
Like, it's real. Like,
the
Hall of Fame game's in like a week, right?
Yeah.
The 6th.
The 6th. Okay, it's a little later this year. Huh?
Yeah, because it's the whole Labor Day thing.
The Labor Day thing.
Yeah, Labor Day's in September this year, so it's not. But I mean, what's the 21st today?
It's
do the math. It's
right
16 days away.
It's right around.
Like, it's crazy, and like we talk about I will be there and I'll hear dun dun dun, and my pants will come off, and I'll be excited for like 5 minutes, and I'll go, "This is awful," but I might keep tapped in a little bit longer this year. That's what the Tigers have done to me.
And my whole thing is I watch usually a possession apiece.
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
literally one drive.
Who's playing in it again?
I don't even know.
It don't matter.
We don't need to know.
It don't matter.
I have no idea.
You're right. It doesn't matter.
It don't.
It just does not matter at all.
Now I got to look it up. Just
I'm looking it up too because I have to know.
Half of it gonna be interviews anyway, so
which is also true.
Panthers, Cardinals.
Oh, yippee! How bad y'all want football back?
Riveting.
By the way, too, what the Lions' first game is at Cincinnati on Thursday, August 13th. Tickets start at $11.
Ooh-wee.
If you want to make your way in.
And they're going to sell out.
Damn
near.
I don't think so.
No, but they be at the preseason games now more than ever.
Yeah.
You can't get in regular season. It's too damn expensive.
That is also true.
The problem is the games at Ford Field, you like literally the game against Washington, look at the prices for that.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are all coming over again. You know
Yes.
that, right?
Yeah,
you guys are all coming over
can't
again.
wait.
I'll be intrigued to see what the one they're going to be skyrocket. That was always, I can't tell you, KG, for years I would tell when I was a younger father, I'd take your kids to that game. That's a welcome to the NFL game. It's perfect. It's not too loud. It's not too crazy. Kind of ease them in. The last few years, forget it.
So Ronan.
The place is packed.
Sean, by the way, Ford Field, August 22nd, Commanders-Lions. Get-in price for NFL preseason.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
$35.
$49, $50.
Jesus
There's
Christ.
no way in hell I would do that.
Preseason.
No way in hell. No way in hell. And it'll be packed.
Mm-hmm.
It will be.
I know it will.
Yeah, it'll be packed.
They're not even the most expensive ticket that week of preseason football.
Wow. Who is it?
Packers at Broncos.
Really?
$51 get-in price there.
In Denver? That's crazy.
Now, on the other side of the coin, can I interest you in Falcons at Colts for $6?
Yes. You could, actually.
$6.
You know, it's not that long ago. I would say within the last 10 years, you could get free tickets from just about anywhere for exhibition games.
You could, yeah.
Not that long
Or
ago.
very just inexpensive.
And I knew people that were just like, I'm never going to the games. Why don't you take your kids here? Take my, executive club seats or whatever. And so that we would do that, first week of August or whatever. That was always something that we did. But you're not getting them anymore. People know you can make money off of it.
Yeah, which is funny to me, but whatever. All right, Sean. 30,000 foot. Right? I know there's some angle they probably want us to talk about. Here's my angle. 30,000 foot.
Mm-hmm.
I think that and our Woodward chat, I think fans as a whole expectations. I think that most people don't consider the Lions in that first wave of Super Bowl contenders.
I think that's a fair statement.
Yes.
Probably that second wave.
Yeah. We're
Right?
a cute little playoff team.
Why do you got to say it like that?
I'm sorry. We're a cute little playoff team.
Got to be real about the situation.
Yeah, we're a cute little playoff team.
They could prove us wrong, though.
No, which I get. I mean, when you look across the league, what do you have? You have Buffalo. You have probably Philadelphia, the Rams.
The usual suspects. The Rams being like overpowered
Yeah.
this year.
Who's your first tier?
Maybe the three teams in that division, which also gives me hope and more on that in a second. I know everybody wants to write Philadelphia off. I'm not writing Philadelphia off. No way, no how. I'm not doing it.
No, they are perpetually in the Super Bowl discussion.
Just
you know how I know? They seem to always go there.
They're always, and I get a lot of people are insinuating that maybe there's a passing of the torch this year with the Giants. I don't think so, but I do like the Giants. Neil, my hope is that those three teams out west beat the hell out of each other, and somehow, some way, the Lions just glide in 12-5, 13-4, finish with a better record, and at least improve your chances by, dare I say, having home field throughout again. That would be my optimum. Is what Seattle and Frisco and the Rams all go 1-1 against each other. All be really good teams. All be arguably better than the Lions, and yet you have to come to Ford Field. Those are the kinds of things. And it's funny because we had a very impromptu and believe it or not, short Jared Goff discussion in the chat yesterday, because usually it goes all day. And Spenny kind of killed it. And I got to give Spenny credit for this, because Spenny reminded me, not that I needed a reminder, and KG, you and I have talked about this for 2 years. We are in Super Bowl or bust territory. Mm-hmm. I am not going to, at the end of the year, if they go 13-4 and they win a playoff game, I'm not going to go, yay.
No, we're past it. We're done. We're done with that.
We're done with that. They set the bar, okay? But with that being said, do I expect them to do that? No. I think we're doing the same thing that we did last year. I don't think we're talking enough about the giant question mark that is our defensive backfield. I really do.
About it.
I don't think.
Sean,
I don't
starting
think,
to see it.
KG, I don't think the average fan is doing it enough.
Yeah,
it's starting.
Yeah,
right. Trust me, it is.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't see it.
I hope so.
Because I mean, it's clear your two best. You had the best safety tandem in all of football, and they're both gone. Mm-hmm. They're obliterated. So, and then you lose TA to nefarious activities, and now you're looking at a backfield that
allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. And now you're just looking at a backfield that is not what you signed up for. At all.
I won't go as far. Let me check. I won't go as far. There were people that flat out denied that losing Frank Ragnow was as devastating as it was. So you're right.
I get that. Yeah,
I won't go that far, but I hope that the average fan understands that. Like our secondary is one giant question mark. Go look at the depth chart. Like seriously, right now at home, go look at the depth chart. All right, that's all that needs to be said.
Rock your sin don't do it for you, Sean.
He's okay, right? I'm not against the guy.
I know.
As part of a puzzle, as you know, to use him as, how about your number 3, right?
Yes.
Something like that. Now, can things change between now and then? Could Brad get creative and say, no, I'm looking at this secondary, and yeah, we need an upgrade. It could happen, but until then, I guess guys like me are going to continue to say what I'm saying. If that isn't terrifying to you, I can't help you. I can't. It should be terrifying.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Austin in the chat. I think a lot of people are sleeping on the Chargers. They had a very good season last year with both of their offensive tackles on IR. Right, which is the case, but oddly enough, Michigan fans didn't think Jim Harbaugh was a good coach and wanted him fired. Remember that time?
Yeah, because he wasn't good up until that point.
No, he's always been a good coach.
No, he was good.
He's always been a good
9
coach.
wins was great.
He's one of the best football coaches to ever coach football.
Yeah, of course. Like, we're not talking about his overall league. We're just talking about Michigan.
Yeah, I'm not talking about him being, adept at blending into a scene socially. I'm not saying, no, he's not one of the best to ever do that. He's weird, but he's a good ball coach.
No, absolutely. But the first half of his Michigan tenure, even if you were a Michigan fan, you would have wanted him fired.
But he also did get the 49ers to the Super Bowl before that.
For sure.
Shout
out Cat.
I'm salty. People. I wonder where this will go in about 18 seconds. I'm salty. People are acting like they don't play 11 straight games and 3 games in 14 days with 1 overseas to end it on the road in December outside division games. LOL. Y'all still thinking Super Bowl? Okay. But I'm salty. The flip side to that coin is they got to be 6-1. You know what I mean? 7-2. Like they
exactly what you mean.
They have to be.
That early part of the schedule, you have to take it.
Yeah, it is. That front end of the schedule is easy outside of the Buffalo game opening their stadium. Other than that, it is very, very gettable.
And I think
and you have to.
I think you guys are picking up in what I'm trying to feed off. I do think they're going to be the benefactor of the schedule, okay? And depending on how, again, if it plays itself out, that division beats the hell out of each other. Look, you improve your chances by, God forbid, having home field advantage. Now, before you say it, I'll say it. How did that work out against Washington? I get it. But that's the kind of things that you're looking at this season. Okay, can we win a playoff game? If they go beyond that, frankly, I'd be surprised. I would be. And I don't like saying that. And it's different because I think you and I are on the same page in this regard. I don't look at these guys and feel the angst I do about, say, the Tigers. I don't look at these guys and certainly feel the angst that I do about the Red Wings. There's still a belief in these guys.
There's a roster core to it,
exactly,
like through it all.
Exactly. And so because of that, look, am I gonna be pissed off at the end of the year? You bet your ass I am. I am. I'm going to be, whenever this season ends and it falls short, which I believe it will, I'm going to be pissed off, okay? But I'm not ready. I mean, God forbid, unless the wheels come off, okay?
Right.
If the wheels come off and they go 7-10 or 8-9 or 9-8, miss the playoffs, that's a different story. Then those, if this season goes the way that most people think it'll go, okay? You tell me if you disagree. 12-5, okay? Win the division. Win a home playoff game, get beat by somebody. Am I going to be pissed off? Yeah, but am I ready to jump off the bandwagon and say, we're never going to win with Dan and Brad? I don't think so.
Would it make you feel better considering last year them not making the playoffs? If they were to get in.
No, because it's Super Bowl or bust.
Yeah, I can't say feel better. I can't.
It's Super Bowl or bust.
There's no more of those participation awards. Yeah. They did that.
I get that.
They did.
I got my 2023 division champion hat. I got that.
Knowing how handicapped they are, though, can we still proceed with Super Bowl or bust? Kind of knowing like this team.
I can't leave that room. I can't leave that room.
I can unequivocally slam the table and say, yeah. We just talked about the roster core, right? Like, look at these dudes, Panay and Amon-Ra. An incredible core of talent on this team.
All pros,
so therefore, that expectation, based on your accomplishments in the past, dictate that this is where it is, guys, and it's a scary place. Like Sean, we'll be discussing that. It is a scary place to be. But there are many franchises in this league. You think a Buffalo fan right now isn't shitting their pants as this season gets going? Or a Ravens fan? Of course they are.
I told you guys, I confessed this a couple months ago, okay? My biggest fear, if this season ends the way that I think it's going to end, okay? My biggest fear is I know how I am, and I'm going to hear my dad and my grandfather in my ear. I honestly. Okay, you know that, hey, idiot, pay attention. You saw this in the early 90s. You saw this. They set the high water mark the first year. 91, they won the division. They went to the conference championship game. And it was far less than after that. Even the success of 93 and 94 and 95, where a lot of people thought they were the favorite going in. They were red hot. Neil, remember they put together the win streak to finish the season. All of that. National radio was talking about the Detroit Lions being the favorite in the NFC. And then we got absolutely slaughtered by Philadelphia. I'm terrified more of that creeps in. It isn't there now, but because then you sit back and you go, okay, 24, 25, 26, collectively, what have we done? What have we done? Did we even mix in another playoff win, right? And that's, think about it, 92 missed the playoffs, 93 won the division and promptly lost in the first round, 94 lost in the first round, 95 hammered in the first round. All of a sudden you start to go, oh my gosh, is it happening again? I'm not there yet, but I know how my brain works. I might be there in January.
That's why, and I've talked about this in the past, I'd be fascinated to talk to have a beer or a bourbon with a Buffalo Bills fan. Yeah. And get inside their psyche and see where they are. Because I think that they're the most closest comp to the Lions. Yeah. Except you trade our futility for them going 4 straight years and not winning. Yeah. That's the trade-off. Right. I wonder their level of angst every season they go into.
Oh, of course. It's even more so because they have a superstar quarterback. And when you have a superstar quarterback in this league, the expectation is you're eventually going to get one. And they have not been able to do that.
And then he lawn bowls the football down the field in a playoff game on the road.
Yeah, so good, bad, or indifferent, they're going to wear that. So I can imagine Bills Mafia is tripping, just like the Ravens fans right now. Lamar Jackson, how many more years is he going to go?
How many
without
spins you
one?
get at this? Yeah.
Like,
and I do. And again, for the record, and I think I speak for Sean, unless he's changed since the last time we did this. I do believe that this regime will win a Super Bowl.
I do.
The Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell regime.
I'm not off yet.
Will win a Super Bowl here. Will it be this year? I can't say that. They're certainly not the favorite, but I think at some point they will win a Super Bowl.
I'm terrified to think how I'll think in January. I am. I'm not going to. That just on a personal level, I am, because it's almost like history repeating itself, and you still have the core there. All right, and by the time 95 rolled around, it was pretty much over. Whether we want to admit it or not, it was pretty much over. Yeah, they had a couple playoff appearances, but it was pretty much over after 95. And so there's that. It's almost like what you were just saying about the Buffalo Bills, okay? In the back of their head, Neil, there's that the other shoe's going to drop. No matter how much false bravado's out there, no matter how happy they look, no matter how many tables they smash, okay? If you talk to a longtime Buffalo Bill fan, they probably have the same mentality that we do. Okay, yeah, it's good, yeah, but, and there's almost that defeatist mindset. Whether we want to admit it or not, it exists in each and every one of us. Even the people around here, and there are a lot of people around here that throw out the false bravado and talk about how everything is great and all of that. Deep down inside, we all have that gene in us. Like, when's the other shoe going to fall? Look at what the Rams are doing. Why can't we do what the Rams are doing? There's all of that going on. So that's what makes this we know they're going to be good. I haven't heard one person, well, I can't say that. Strike that. A vast majority of people think the Lions are going to be pretty darn good this year.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. That's the problem.
Yeah, right. Super chats. Adam from the D. Today's a glorious day. Ryan Clark is fired. Damn. And we won't have to hear his dog-ish takes. Best NFL season in history. Man, God, that guy sucked major CMBs. Oh, my God.
All right, relax, Ryan Clark.
Jesus, Adam from the D. Okay.
Ryan Clark is not that bad. Relax.
Dante 151. Sean and Neil, you could double-dip the Tigers guards at 1 and Lions Bengals at 7 that day for some pre. Come on, Sean, get in. All right.
I love it.
Shad 216. Sheila's treating Lions games like it's a motion party and we cannot get in. Exiled Hansen in the chat. Greatness doesn't come without bumps and bruises.
Yeah.
We
going
that
through it
seems
right
to
now.
be the formula. All right, about 10 minutes away, Rick Mahorn will join us. A Big Three's in town at Little Caesars Arena. We have Generational Alex's WNBA Minute. Want to continue the lines of discussion. Let's take the break, JB Smooth. What do we got to do?
Where we at? Let's hear from Thrive.
All right, most people think energy comes from those cans, right? Well, it did in the past, and it's long gone. You want clean, 300 milligrams, smart caffeine, you need to jump into Thrive. This is not your daddy's dip. I'm telling you, this peach citrus, if you haven't tried it yet, and a few of you have told me, it is elite. There's no doubt about that. No jitters, no sugar crash, zero bloating. Thrive can be found online at dipstop.com, dipstop.com. Just use promo code WSN. You get 15% off your entire order. And you can also find it exclusively at all Market Fresh and Market Square locations. Thrive is clean energy, zero distractions. Yeah, this stuff effing works.
Saturday, July 25th at 7 p.m., Detroit City FC hosts Las Vegas Lights FC. Passion, pride, and a crowd you have to experience in person. Get your tickets now at DebtCityFC.com.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
It's game on at Art and Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
Finally, life-enhancing LASIK surgery at a price you can afford. Michigan's most experienced eye surgeon, Dr. Yaldo, is offering the most advanced LASIK at just $1,699 per eye, regardless of your prescription. Imagine not just being free from contacts and glasses, but actually seeing better without them. This limited 2026 spring offer is thousands less than others charge. Go to YaldoEyeCenter.com for your free evaluation and save.
The next generation of Detroit sports media is here. Crunch Time is back on Woodward Sports. Join Jeff Iafrate and Booner Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Taking Detroit sports coverage to the next level with massive interviews, viral moments, and the best live reactions. Get ready, Detroit. The young guns are taking over. Crunch Time on Woodward Sports. Thank you to all the fans for making Woodward Sports your #1 online destination for Detroit sports. We promise not to drop the ball.
New rule here for Supreme Lending. Our guy Chad Piken and Chris, the guys over there at Supreme Lending. Knowledgeable. They know the landscape. You've seen Chad on the air here talk about, there's 8 to 10 mortgage programs that are out there. I had no idea. I used to work in mortgages. I had no idea there were that many programs, but they do, everybody. So what you need to do, if you're getting in the home market, you got to give them a call. Numbers on the screen right there. They can advise you what program will work best for you. And if you mention Woodward Sports, you get up to $500 off of your appraisal as well. But it's not just about that. It's about getting the experts on your side. Chad and Chris, those are our guys here at Woodward. They should be your mortgage guys too. Hey, if you want to refi, that's out there too. You got a home project you want to do that you've been waiting to do, you want to do it now, those are also your guys. Chad and Chris, Supreme Lending. All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Neil Rule, Sean Belizean, KG, JB Smooth, Young Joey / Young Washington, Generational Alex. How about this for a segue for Generational Alex? We're going to talk to Rick Mahorn coming up in a little bit, NBA world champion, the baddest of the bad boys, and he's a segue to the WNBA Minute.
Yeah.
There you go, man. So there you have it. That's pretty. One bad boy to another, absolutely. Rick could still take you though, Alex. Just so you know. All right, get into that Woodward Sports chat thread. We're just kind of. We're just 30,000 footing the Lions right now. Because vets report in a week, and this is real now.
That's the best way to do it right now. I'm not joking. Because do you really, I don't know, do you want to take a deep dive into that secondary right now?
I mean, we can, but
I think, Neil, I think it is starting to get real for people. It's starting to get real. There's the excitement of the offseason. Burkett was on with the boys on Crunchy Time yesterday.
Shout out.
And Dave's 100% right. Why didn't we do more for the secondary? What was there something that precluded Brad from trying to do it? Was it price tags were too high? Was it because we've known this for months now.
Yeah.
We've known it. Even with TA there, there were concerns there. Now TA's gone. His
favorite word, financial constraints.
Things can change between now and deadline. There's no doubt about that. But I think we've also seen a guy that isn't apt to go that route.
I think they're confident in the depth that they brought in. They brought back a lot of the veteran guys that they had, and some of the newer guys like Keith Abney and Roger McQuarrie and stuff like that. So I just think they believe in their guys, man. And is it a mistake? Possibly.
Hope you're right.
But they're gonna ride it out with DJ Reed and possibly Rock Ya-Sin as the outside guy going into the season.
And here's where I have pause about. Then look, everybody has pause about it, right? But just remember, injuries happen in the NFL.
For sure.
Not are they going to happen? No, they will happen. There is not an are. It is a will. They will happen. So, just when you get into that depth chart, like you talked about, Sean, it's thin, and it's – here's the deal. We are in a spot right now, and we haven't even touched on Blake Miller, because I think there is a level, not even of expectation, there's a level of expectancy with Blake Miller.
100%.
Like, it isn't even confidence, or it's expectations now.
Yep.
Where he is fair or unfair, which it's unfair. Yeah. If you look down within your soul, it is unfair. The expectations that are put on Blake Miller, not just what people will demand of Blake Miller is not fair.
My answer to that, first round pick.
Fair. Much like now, can we say that there might can we say if there's a trouble, could we say that maybe it was like coaching?
Sure. Yes,
we can say that.
I'm sure he'll have an offensive line coach though, unlike some people. So,
do you know what, KG? You're right, but this is the but that I would throw in there. Okay, young players are going to make mistakes. Like that. Period. End of story. It's going to happen. And Neil, to your point, maybe it does undue expectations, but when you have this caliber of player around him, you hope that absorbs some of the mistakes that he makes, that some people are going to cover him. When you have the best lineman in the league, and I stand on that.
Oh, yeah.
When you have the best lineman in the league and you have a seasoned, highly thought of vet now as the anchor of your line, I'm hoping that can absorb some of those rookie-type mistakes that you're going to see more so than, God forbid, a line like last year.
Right.
You know what I mean?
My problem is, and I still have concerns about the right side of that line because he's a rookie. Next to him, he's playing with a second-year guy in Tate Ratledge, in which we hope he takes the next leap. He did play better as the season went along last year. And then you have a Cade Mays who has only been playing the center position for about 3 or 4 years. One of the upper-tier centers in the league, we like to believe, but new system, new coordinators, a lot being thrown at him at one time. So that's kind of my concern because the left side, even though Christian Mahogany or whoever's going to play left guard is a question mark, the fact that you have Panay over there now, I feel like that will alleviate a lot of things in terms of that left guard position. Much in the same way as having him, on the right side kind of help Tate. So I don't know.
Can I paint a scenario for you, Sean, that's very comparable to that?
All right.
What if I told you in your defensive secondary, you are doing the exact same thing with a 5th round pick? And when you look around the landscape, depending on what depth chart you look at, and you see Keith Abney out there at a cornerback spot in the starting lineup for the Detroit Lions, you are asking the exact same thing out of a 5th round pick in arguably the toughest position to play in sports.
A 5th round pick, a lot of people think was a draft steal. So,
on an island without the talent on the offensive line around him.
With no help.
Hello.
With no help.
Hello.
Now, word on the street is they're playing more nickel this year, so maybe it won't be as much of, mano-y-mano, like line-up man coverage, but they're still going to play a lot of man, so you just wonder, if they were to throw Keith Abney in that spot, can he play outside? Because, I think they had him slotted for the nickel position, but, the fact that he's kind of undersized, kind of like the Meek Robertson type thing, you wonder if he can go out there and actually play the outside.
So, again, guys, we're asking the same thing on the defensive side of the ball.
Or, what about this name? What about Rakestraw?
Who?
Who's that? You got to throw his name in that.
What does he even look like?
What's that guy?
I've never even seen him.
I know, think Bass.
So again, these are just questions. So we're expecting the same thing out of a 5th round pick with no help, let alone from one of the greats of the game. And Sean, I know that we accept it. This is because we're talking about it and everything, but I still don't think that we understand the gravity of what we're walking into here.
No, I'm not saying that every game is going to be 38-35, okay? But I have a feeling we're going to see a few more of those shootouts than we've seen.
Offense got to carry.
It's got to.
Yeah.
It's got no more talk. Not honestly, have it your way, full board. Let's go. It's got to. That is the strength of this team, and you've got to go full cylinders ahead. You really, truly do. And that's look. We're going to be a good team. We're going to be a good team.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I don't want to be a good team.
I think
we've graduated.
I think your biggest hope is that, the additions that they made to the defensive line over the offseason, that'll help you in terms of your secondary, because Lions last in time to pressure the QB last year. If you're able to get to the quarterback, that could significantly help you out in coverage, even though you're short.
Are you going to change your mentality and actually get after it?
Exactly.
Pin your ears back and say, we're going after your quarterback. And I think it's integral this year. I do.
Yeah. We'll see, man. We'll see. But, maybe we're making a little bit much of the defense. I do understand the holes that are still on that defense. But, it could be a situation in which they don't play as poorly as we think. But I think offense is definitely – that's the star of the show. Because you have a top 5 scoring offense. They're still, the core is still there. They're still ready to go. So.
All right, right now, as promised, we are joined by the baddest of the bad boys, NBA world champion with the Detroit Pistons, also the head coach of the Detroit Amps in the Big Three. Of course, that's Ice Cube's 3-on-3 basketball league. Broadcast partner of mine when I fill in for the Pistons Radio Network, and friend of everybody. Of course, he is the legend, Rick Mahorn, joining us here on Big D Energy. And Rick, man, we appreciate you coming on, my friend, as always. First off, man, how you doing?
First off, I'm not your friend. You get on my nerves.
Jeez. There it is. I love it.
And you want to know something? When you say 9:45, all three of y'all know 9:45. I'm not late. I'm always early, so y'all better get on here and get this thing going. What's up, guys?
We're sorry, Rick. We're sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I'll come in that studio. I'll come in that studio and let me stop. Anyway, what's up, guys?
We know.
Oh, all right. Hey, Rick, Big Three, coaching the Detroit Amps, and, of course, a Big Three in town here at LCA on Thursday night. We have the link for tickets there in the YouTube chat. You've been around Big Three for a very long time, Rick. Break it down for us, man. How's that been for you?
It's been great. The thing was, we started this back, don't even give me these years. Shoot, I'm kind of hazy. But when it started, this is the 9th year. I started the first year, won the championship, went undefeated. And it was great to have, former players that, give them that's still playing basketball till you're 40, 50, and still until your body says, hell no, I'm not doing it anymore. But it's an opportunity for, guys, former pros to get out there and just, entertain in a 3-on-3 setting. So it's been exciting, and this is the 9th year. And getting back into it from the Detroit Amps, I'm upset that we are 0-5, but we built this team around Joe Johnson, who they call, Joe Johnson was an all-star, and unfortunately he didn't his injury from last year didn't heal quick enough. So hey, this is what we're doing, and it's going to be fun and exciting at LCA on Thursday.
Ricky, the cool thing about this is it's become an event too, and it starts with Cube's such an entertainer. Not only do you get the stuff on the court, you're busy coaching, but there's a lot of cool things about a game day when you see these 3v3.
The thing that you get is the entertainment of a little hip hop, and we'll probably see one of the local groups who are nationally known throughout the industry of the hip hop. And they'll perform at a halftime or where it's time where another team can get some rest. But look, I'm looking for some players in Detroit since it's the Detroit Amps. Hey, let's get it in, man. Go to the combine in Vegas, and if you got game, and if I know you got game before then, I'll sneak you on my team.
Woodward Sports chat thread, some people in there talking about it. Rick laying down the law like always. No, this is the full Rick Mahorn experience, everybody. 313 Illuminate. I'm going to the game on Thursday. Playing Chicago, as a matter of fact. Chicago is the first place team. It is Detroit-Chicago. There will actually be 2 games there, and that's going on at LCA. The Boston Ball Hogs will play the LA Riot in game 1. And then, of course, Detroit Amps and the Chicago Triplets after that. So, Rick, I guess, how do you talked about it a little bit. You guys made some moves in the offseason to set this thing up due to injury and stuff like that. You've had some setbacks. How do you turn this around, Rick?
Well, how you turn it around is win a damn game. But, the thing.
Pretty simple.
Hey, listen, y'all were talking sports with the Lions. The Lions had the best record in the East, in the NFL. Unfortunately, they didn't go to the Super Bowl, and everybody's looking at that. And my thing is, hey, I don't like Chicago, but that's Dr. J's team, and I don't like Philadelphia, so I just want to win. The thing about this league is that, it's a hit or miss. Montrezl Harrell, who used to play in the NBA from Louisville, he had 42 of the 50 points in the last game that we just played. We just played in Chicago, and I mean, this team is very good, very stacked. But hey, you got to go out there. Some days you may not get 42, but we got to play the game like we can. I mean, I wish I had Isaiah Stewart for him, but we don't even have him here for the Pistons.
Ricky, speaking of the Pistons, I mean, it's got to do your heart good to see the way this is going. I think you're blind if you don't see the direction this is heading. And you're one of those guys, you made the decision to stay here and be part of this community and everything. It's so great to see the boys come back. You've been through that championship process. It's not easy, but the Pistons are well down that road now.
Well, the thing is, you from being a team that was, winning 14 games and to turn around and win 60 games, the thing that I like about what they're doing is, you're trying to get better. But you know what? In this NBA now, you have that salary cap and you had a second apron and this apron. And it's a lot of decisions you have to make as a team to say, can you keep the nucleus? Unfortunately, you don't have a Tobias Harris who signed with the San Antonio Spurs, the team that was in the finals. But, this is what the new concept of what NBA is all about. It's about trying to stay below the second apron and looking at Jaylen Brown going to Philadelphia. It's just been crazy, and everybody's still waiting on that damn LeBron. But what else is new?
No, there is no doubt about it. Rick Mahorn, our guest, the baddest of the bad boys, NBA world champion, the head coach of the Detroit Amps in the Big Three. That's Ice Cube's 3-on-3 league. They will be in town Thursday night at LCA. We have the Big Three link to tickets. So get on out there, support Rick, support Detroit, and come see some pretty good basketball out there as well. So, Rick, with that being said, my friend, people do have a couple of questions about the Pistons for you as well. Rick, I think the biggest thing that they did...
Spit it out. Spit it out, man. You're taking all
I'm promoting the league for you, Rick.
Man, I don't want to hear all that. Listen. You know me. Get to the point.
All right. Hey, Rick.
I'm dressing it up.
3-point shooting was kind of a weakness for the Pistons in terms of the rest of the NBA. They have made that into a strength this year. Your thoughts, Rick?
Well, the way, and I'm going to say it again, the way the NBA is, you have to have outside shooting. And a lot of the teams, especially in the playoffs, kind of pack down when you don't have that kind of shooting. When you're playing a team 7 times, it's hard because a lot of times the other team is going to dissect you. What is your strength and what is your weakness? And our weakness was not making a lot of 3-pointers, and they can pack it in where, Jalen Duren couldn't get his shots, the 20-point, 18, 20-point guy during the playoffs. They basically shut it down. So you have to rely on your shooting, and you don't want guys to get worn out as the season progresses. So this is, they made that adjustment. Now it's just trying to make sure that you keep everything intact, and hopefully Duren can be signed here, and but this is the nature of the beast. It's business of basketball.
All right, Rick, we're done, sucker. Thanks.
All right, sucker. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, we
Yes,
ain't done. Now we're done. Peace.
There it is.
Attaboy.
Don't make him come up here, Neil.
There it is, Rick Mahorn. Get on. Oh, we appreciate you, Rick, as
Thanks,
always.
Rick.
Yeah, no,
Thank
thank
you,
you
Rick.
guys, and enjoyed the show, and keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. There he is, Rick Mahorn, everybody. Link for tickets. Someone was asking about tickets. The link for the Big Three tickets down there at the bottom of the chat screen. Go support Rick. Go support Detroit. Ice Cube's Big Three basketball. Really cool thing. It's fun, right? Like, it's different.
Yeah.
It's fun. So this Thursday out there at Little Caesars Arena, there'll be a couple of games out there.
Great family event.
Yeah, Rick's my guy, man, 100%. So As hard as that is to believe with how he treats me.
I was about to say, I thought he was going to stuff you in a locker room.
Don't listen. Don't. He's a great guy.
No, he is.
Oh, no, yeah, we love him.
legit.
Yeah.
He is a great guy.
You've had the honor of meeting him.
Really?
Great person.
Somebody just had a good Ask Rick. I'll have to ask him next time. How many takes did the infamous Bad Boys poster pose with Lambier? How many takes?
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, we have the WNBA Minute. So we have one more break we have to take.
Yeah, let's try to.
Let's do the break.
As we can.
We're going to do the break, and you'll want to stick around because the WNBA Minute will be when we come back, everybody.
And it's going to be over a minute because you requested that.
It's going to be like
true.
63 seconds.
Okay.
Can you do that, Alex?
64 and a half seconds, he
64 and a half, but I'm cutting that 60.
Herb Dean will be there.
I'm cutting that 60. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
All right, where are we going, JB?
Let's hear from Buddies and Massage Chair House.
All right.
All right. Oh.
First of all, look at it. I mean, you know where we start, JB. There it is. 80 years of being the Detroit-style pizza. There it is right there, the magical pan, the pan of joy, okay? That's what it's all about. Often imitated. Everybody's got a Detroit-style pizza. Neil, no joke, I was up in Sheboygan over the weekend. Detroit-style pizza. You're not Buddies, so I didn't get it. Really, that's what it came down to.
It's amazing. Everyone says they're the expert.
You're
were
not
you there
Buddies?
in the 40s?
Yeah, exactly. 80 years strong. And, of course, being Buddies, they're celebrating their 80th anniversary by giving back to all of us. Buddies Catering. Have you heard of it? Well, if you're having a big shindig, get yourself some Buddies. You not only get that, look at it, a plethora of unbelievable things. Pasta, chicken fingers, the Buddy bread, the meat salad, okay? Save 20% in your next catering order of $200 or more when you order using promo code Woodward20. Boom, 20% off just like that on your next order of $200 or more. Visit buddiespizza.com/catering to view their complete menu and place your order today.
And after all that delicious grease, you're going to catch the itis, bro. You're going to take a nap. Let's just be real about it. You want to do that in a massage chair that's going to make you feel comfortable, man. So shout out to Massage Chair House in Bloomfield Hills, the largest massage chair showroom in the Midwest, and they carry the top brands like Infinity, Osaki, or whatever chair is suited to your needs. Shout out to Dr. Eric Duncan, the Wellness Doc, creator of the #1 YouTube massage chair review channel. He wants to make sure that you living in luxury, man. So book your visit today at massagechairhouse.com or scan the QR code right there on the screen. Massage Chair House, your ultimate ticket to recovery and relaxation.
Saturday, July 25th at 7 p.m., Detroit City FC hosts Las Vegas Lights FC. Passion, pride, and a crowd you have to experience in person. Get your tickets now at deadcityfc.com.
Drive energy pouches. Go.
Finally, life-enhancing LASIK surgery at a price you can afford. Michigan's most experienced eye surgeon, Dr. Yaldo, is offering the most advanced LASIK at just $1,699 per eye, regardless of your prescription. Imagine not just being free from contacts and glasses, but actually seeing better without them. This limited 2026 spring offer is thousands less than others charge. Go to YaldoEyeCenter.com for your free evaluation and save.
Dan Campbell is in redemption mode.
No, make no mistake. It's not revenge he's after. It's a reckoning.
And Woodward Sports is here to cheer on the Detroit Lions every snap. Don't miss a moment of Detroit Lions coverage. Follow Woodward Sports on all social media platforms now.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
A shout out to Icon Auto Repair and Collision. They're one of the newest sponsors here at Woodward Sports. We appreciate them, and I say this all the time. You know what makes this whole thing cool is you guys always support the people who support us. So I'm asking you, if you have an issue with your car, check out the great people at Icon Auto Repair. An accident, you need repairs, you need to trust a team, and you can trust the guys at Icon Auto Repair and Collision. 3 convenient locations in the Metro Detroit area: Madison Heights, Shelby Township, Pontiac. They got you covered. Not just that, how about this? Going the extra mile. They offer free car loaners and even offer to pay your deductible. What more are you waiting for? Visit iconauto.com. It's the icon you can count on.
All right, final segment of the show. Big D Energy, Neil Rule, Sean Belizean, JB Smoove, KG, Generational Alex, Woodward Sports Chat Thread, Nitty Gritty. I love when somebody gives Neil the business. Rick does on a
He gives everybody the business.
Very high basis.
Everybody the business.
Let's just say it like that. Also, too, did want to shout out Dave Thomas. I ran into him at the Detroit City match. He's a big fan of the show and was watching. I told him I'd shout him out
Thanks,
today.
Dave.
So, Dave, appreciate you, man. Yeah, always happy to stop and talk sports for anybody that takes time to watch a show, no doubt about it. You give us a lot of time. Happy to give you a lot of time. Also, too, real quick, some reaction to the Lions discussion earlier. You can't pay a quarterback $60 million and have him turn over the football that many times in a playoff game. You simply can't. I agree. Josh Allen's got to be better. He does. And Josh didn't get $60 million last year. He got $59.
Close enough.
So there you
go. What a monumental occasion, by the way. While you were speaking, to have Big Back Riley and El Slapo walk in at the same time, that is what a glorious moment that is.
Speaking of a glorious moment, everybody. It is Look at El Slapo, dude.
That's my guy. We're going to go watch a match together. Tarps off.
Yeah. All right. All right, El Slapo, get out of here. It's time for the WNBA Minute. All right. It is Generational Alex. You guys know the drill. 60 seconds. The clock is on the screen. He gets you caught up on everything you missed or didn't care about in the WNBA Minute. Generational Alex, are you ready?
I'm more ready than ever. I do not really have a voice, so I do apologize. So I might be like eating the mic, but
you got to answer. You got to answer the bell.
I got you.
Here we go. It is time for the WNBA Minute. Go.
All right, here we go. I was waiting on the music. So we're about midway through the season. So right now, playoffs are looking to be created, and for really the first time in a couple of years, there's a good amount of teams in the mix. Right now, the West is looking very dominant. I know I talked last week about the solid 4 teams going down.
I remember
from
that.
Minnesota to Vegas to Golden State to Dallas. Same rankings as last week. There was a little bit of change in the East. The Atlanta Dream have popped ahead of the Indiana Fever. They have the same record. However, Indiana is on a 7-3 game streak in the last 10 games, so I could see them pulling ahead, which I would absolutely love, especially after the generational performance by Caitlin Clark.
How many does she have?
So she had a 45-point game and 10 assists, which is the first time in WNBA history. She set a franchise record, a WNBA record, all against the Seattle Storm, so that was amazing to see. But right now, it's looking like the Lynx or Vegas might wrap up in the West.
Should they put Caitlin Clark on the logo?
Obviously.
It's over. It's over. It's done.
You were just planting those seeds. So tell me about this, Alex.
All right.
Neil teed it up. KG delivered.
KG delivered. Absolutely.
Better than the Tigers can. So.
All right. Well, there it was. John Effing Lord, how many technical fouls does Caitlin Clark have?
I think she's
That'll do it for the show, everybody. All right.
Appreciate you guys.
For Sean Belizean, for Generational Alex, for JB Smoove, KG. Don't forget, Crunch Time coming up 11 to 1. What is today? Tuesday? So tomorrow's Wednesday, so we have a top 5. We had one locked in, didn't we?
Yeah. We did. We carried it over from last week.
Oh, that's right. We are. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And we'll do a make good on Rest in Peace. We couldn't fit it in. Shad 216 WNBA Minute with Ned from South Park. All right. Well, see you later.